Their extraordinary journey begins with an unexpected encounter. Picture the ethereal elf princess, Arwen, and the rugged ranger, Aragorn, crossing paths for the first time in the serene haven of Rivendell. Aragorn, taken under the wing of Elrond, Arwen's father, finds himself in her enchanting world, a place where time seems to stand still. As their paths intertwine, a spark is ignited. Arwen, observing Aragorn from a distance, is captivated by his courage and noble spirit. They share tales of their worlds, bridging the gap between the immortal elves and mortal men, and an extraordinary bond takes root. But love, as they say, is never easy. In the backdrop of their budding relationship, Aragorn's destiny as the future king of Gondor and Arna looms large. Arwen too grapples with her responsibilities as the daughter of Elrond. Their love story is set against the knowledge of Aragorn's quest to reclaim his throne and the rise of the nefarious Sauron. Yet, despite the odds, their bond strengthens. Arwen confronts the stark reality of her choice: to forsake her immortality for the love of a mortal man. It's a choice that weighs heavy, yet their love remained steadfast, weathering the storms that come their way. Their bond remained unbreakable, and their love endured through hardships that tested their devotion. At the heart of their story lies Arwen's profound choice. Her heart, bound to Aragorn, led her to a crossroads that would forever alter her path. She, as the daughter of Elrond and with the blood of both immortals and mortals in her veins, was able to choose what few others could. She could choose to remain with her kin and sail west, or to become mortal and to fade in the mortal realm. In the face of love, she chose to embrace it. She willingly walked away from an endless life, opting instead for a finite existence by Aragorn's side. An immortal elf, she willingly embraced mortality for the sake of love. A decision that reshaped her destiny and bound her eternally to Aragorn. Their love story unfolded amidst the chaos of the War of the Ring. As the dust settled and the echoes of battle quieted, Aragorn, once a ranger, ascended to the throne of Gondor. Arwen, the elf princess, stood by his side as his queen. Together, they became beacons of hope, unity and peace in war-torn Middle-earth. Beyond the war's end, Arwen and Aragorn dedicated themselves to the arduous task of rebuilding the lands ravaged by the conflict. Their combined strengths, Aragorn's leadership and Arwen's healing abilities, were instrumental in restoring the harmony of Middle-earth. Amidst the reconstruction, their love continued to flourish. Amidst the rubble, the flicker of new life emerged. Their family blossomed with the birth of children, including their son Eldarion, and two daughters whose names aren't often considered canon, but in some places have been referred to as Finduilas and Gilrain. Eldarion rose under the guidance of Aragorn and Arwen to become heir to the throne of Gondor in the Fourth Age. Aragorn and Arwen spent many years surrounded by family and loved ones, and Arwen loved and was loved in return. As the years passed, Arwen's choice to embrace mortality led to a profound internal struggle. In the vast span of Middle-earth's ageless beauty, she watched as her immortal kin faded, their ethereal presence dwindling like the last leaves of autumn. She bore witness to this inevitable passing with a heavy heart, a stark reminder of her own mortality. This was the price of her choice, a constant echo in her existence. Inevitably, Aragorn, a mortal, reached the end of his days, leaving Arwen in profound sorrow. This brave and noble king who had led Middle-earth through its darkest hour was no more. His death sent ripples of grief across the lands as the world mourned its fallen hero. Arwen, left alone in her mortality, was faced with an incomparable emptiness. The passing of the beloved King Elessar marked the most challenging moment in their love story. After Aragorn's death, Arwen chose to remain in Gondor for a time. Her heart was heavy with grief, yet she found solace in the lands they had once ruled together and the children they had raised. As the seasons changed, so did Arwen. She aged gracefully, her beauty undiminished as she faced the twilight of her life and departed for the lands of her youth. In the quiet solitude of Lorien, she pondered her past and the choices she had made. She spent her final days in Lorien, contemplating the legacy she left behind, a legacy of enduring love and sacrifice that would be eternally celebrated. The love story of Arwen and Aragorn stands as one of the most poignant and enduring. Their tale of sacrifice, enduring love, and unwavering devotion leaves an indelible mark. Join us in the next segment as we explore more about Arwen Undómiel. And if you enjoyed this video, do give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button.